and welcome to another edition of JD's Corner. Today I would like to give you some things that can make you mentally strong, which is a very important part of life and everything that you do. A strong mind and a strong body lead to victory almost every time. So the first thing is move on with things in your life. Don't dwell on your past. Don't sit back there thinking about it. Learn from the mistake, move forward, and enlighten your life and make it better. Don't repeat the same mistakes over and over again. 2, always stay in control. No matter what, stay in control of whatever happens in whatever situation. Remember this, and always remember, the person that controls the situation can also controls the outcome of it. So don't let anybody else have control over whether it's an argument, a job promotion. You keep control and keep the pressure on at all times. Number 3, I would say, is go after change with a gusto. Don't just sit there and wait for change to happen or try to avoid it. Open the door, jump through that window, go get them. Life is full of challenges and they're full of fun. And the more challenges and the more things that you meet in life and the more that you win in life, the better and stronger you're going to be. Always be happy. That's number 4. No matter what, the glass is always half full, not half empty. You must always remember that. Don't gripe about situations. Don't bitch about things. Just deal with them and move on. There's nothing you can do. And the more you gripe and complain, the worse it's going to be. And it's just going to allow negativity into your life. So just learn to roll with it and everything will be okay. Number 5, open your heart. Don't be afraid to help a stranger. Don't be afraid to walk down the road and say hi to somebody. Don't be afraid to reach out to a homeless person and take them a meal. Don't be afraid to do that. The ones that are going to come into your life that you're going to do things for, they are going, the good ones, the ones that were worth it, they're going to stick around. And the ones that didn't care one way or another, that didn't appreciate it, they'll be gone. But it doesn't change the fact that you did something good for them. So always remember that, no matter what. Always be nice to people. Number 6, every once in a while, I know people are conservative today, and it's hard to do things because you're afraid of losing. But you need to take a risk once in a while, whether it's on a financial, a car, a friend, a business opportunity, a marriage, a girlfriend, whatever. Every once in a while, take a risk. The adrenaline rush inside of you is good for you, and it'll help you focus, and it'll help you do things that you've never experienced. And some risks you're not going to succeed at, but other ones you are, and the gains from that risk are going to be so well worth it. So kind of give that some extra thought. Next time you have a choice at something and the risk is too high, but the reward is really good, and it might be worth it. If you think you can pull it off, try it. Just make sure it's nothing bad. I would say number 7 would be live for today. Yesterday is gone. There's nothing you can do about it. Tomorrow isn't promised because you don't know if you're going to wake up in the morning. So live right now. Live today. Don't worry about any other part of your life except right now. Day by day as you go along. That is very, very, very important. 8 would be you have to take responsibility for your actions. Whether they're good or they're bad, you have to take responsibility. You have to stand up because it's going to help you grow and it'll help people trust. As an example, you walk into somebody's house, say, hey, can I borrow your car keys? They say yes. You take the car out, and while you're out, you ding it. Not real bad, not a heavy scratch. Now, you drive the car back, and here's your issue. Do you tell them, A, I scratched your car and I'll do whatever I can to fix it and I'm really sorry? Or B, do you hand them the key and not say nothing, and then when they do find it, say, oh, I didn't do that, I don't know how that happened. Now see, there's an important thing. So that's called taking responsibility for your action. And as a result, they'll probably let you use the car or whatever it was again in the future. So just remember that. Always take responsibility. No matter what, never concede to failure. No matter how many times you get knocked down or how many times you try, always remember that every time you try and it fails, that's just one step closer you are to success. And it's not a failure to the whole project. That's just one way that didn't work. Part of it did, but not all of it. Your job will be to figure out what part did work, move it on, and then add to it. You will figure out the formula. So don't ever just fall down and stay down. Fight, scratch, kick, pull, do whatever, but you just never, never, never concede. I would say number 10, very important to be mentally sharp and strong, is to just spend some time by yourself. And I know some people can't do that because they don't like to be alone, but if you can't be alone with yourself and you can't be happy with yourself and you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else going to love you either. So you have to be content in here before the rest of the world can come in and be content in your life. And that's very important. No one else can make you happy except yourself, and you always have to remember that, because sometimes in life you end up alone, just you and God, and that's it. And I know God is there, but when you're sitting here and you'd like to put your arm around somebody and they're not there, so, you know, I kind of lost my train of thought there, so you just have to be happy with yourself, and then other people will recognize it in you and they will come to you. Something else that I've learned that helped make me mentally strong is I branched out and started working for myself most of my life. The purpose of doing that was the challenge of it, but it was the freedom that I had not to be restricted to a 9-to-5 job at a specific thing, working my butt off to make someone else rich. I took the same successful ideas that I would have done in any other business, and I gambled on myself. Again, the risk. And I started a laundromat. It cost me $10. I made really good money. I did it for almost 17 years until the people that owned it, they died. My wash and fold, it ended just like that. No big deal. The point is I made all the adjustments that I needed, and I never really gave it any thought to having a 9-to-5 job. I knew I could do it on my own. Yes, it was a little hard. Yes, I had to eat a little bit of ramen noodle soup for a while, but eventually things started to pick up, and as they did, I did really good. And it helped me mentally, it helped me grow in my character, it helped me grow in so many different ways. So it's very important, you know, if you can and you could think of a way to work for yourself, you should just give it a try at least once, even if it's part-time. It's a good thing. Number 12, I would say, is a lot of people are the here and now. Me, I'm not a patient person, so I kind of understand, but this is a really important one for people. Don't expect immediate results in anything that you do. Generally, if it's going to be something good, it's going to be slow results, and it's going to grow over a period of time before you get to where you want to be. You know, that long haul that you're looking at, like making an investment, you could invest a little bit of money right now, and then over the next 40 years of your life, it grows. It took all the many years to do it, but it did it. Same thing happens in everything in life. Whether it's you want in a car, it'll get there. You just got to take the steps. If you want this girl, same thing. Just stick around, treat her good, even if she says no to you for whatever reason, or you want this guy and he says no to you for whatever reason, you stick around, be their friend, and just act like everything is okay. And in the long run, you're going to have better results because you're going to show the character of the person that you are on the inside. Plus, she's going to get to know you, or he's going to get to know you, and realize that whatever they initially decided wasn't going to work, they changed their mind and realized that you're a good person because they got to know you and you stuck around for it. Remember that. I would say number 13 would be to test yourself. Be honest with yourself on the inside, who you are, what you're looking for, and things that you've done, and things that you've recently done that you could have improved on somehow. Maybe done it in less steps, or maybe made more money off it, or maybe had a better romantic time with your spouse, or whatever it is. Just sit back, be honest with yourself, and evaluate every once in a while. It's good. It helps you grow. You learn your strong points. You learn your weak points. But if you don't do nothing with them, your character stays the same. And the purpose of being a human being, one of them is to grow and evolve and to change, to be something better than you were yesterday, and you want to be better tomorrow than you are today. And you do that through growing and through learning. So you test yourself as much as possible and then be honest about it. No one's there. You don't lie to yourself. If you're going to lie to the whole world, yes, that's bad, but don't lie to yourself. You're only making a fool of you then. You have to be honest with yourself before you can do anything else. So remember that. Number 14, continue learning. Every solitary day there should be something in your life. I don't care if it's a computer program, if it's a little book, if it's a snippet, if it's a recipe. I don't care if it's memorizing a riddle. Every solitary day you should learn something new in your life. Every day. From the moment you're born till the moment you die. Always challenge yourself and always challenge your mind. It'll keep it quick and sharp. Like I said, I'm not too bad for going to be 55 years old. I am not in bad shape. I am mentally, physically, broken back, broken neck. Take that aside. Everything else functions on me. So I learn a lot. I let my mind grow. I let my mind relax. That's what I do when I tell you guys to meditate. You relax, you have to do it. You just have to push everything out of your life for a few minutes and just give it to yourself. So that's very good. And then I would say, no matter what you do, for number 15, you always think positive thoughts. When you think negative, you bring negative in. When you get up in the morning and say, oh, it's good. Just walk out and say, oh, it's going to be one of them crappy days. You already framed your world. That's exactly what you did. And that crappy day is going to start because you said it. And then it's just going to add more crap and more crap and more crap onto your day. Instead of walking out, no matter how you feel or anything, and smiling and embracing the day. You don't know what's going to happen, so you should be excited and happy about it first thing in the morning. Something great could happen. You have no idea. You walking out there miserable and mad because everything's not going right in your life. You're just pulling more negative energy in. So no matter what, have positive thoughts. Think of them all the time. The glass is always half full. Remember that. It's never, ever, ever half empty. I would say number 16, and this is kind of important for quite a few people. Accept your strengths and weaknesses. Come to terms with them. Be okay with them. Know you're not a perfect human being. But by you being in control of them and they're not in control of you, it'll help you handle situations so much better. From if you're an have an addictive personality, it can even help you control that. Because you know in your mind that's one of your weaknesses, so you just work on it. When you get to your strengths, yes, you like to read. That's a good strength. Don't stop. Add more books to your regimen. Keep reading. If you like to learn, add more stuff to your regimen every day and learn more. It's good. Keep yourself sharp at all times. 17, and this is not meant in a bad way, but on occasion it is good to just sit back, cross your leg up, and think about your past. Reflect on where your life was, where it was going, and where it is right now. Reflect and be honest with yourself again about the mistakes that you could have made or the mistakes you did make and where you could have made improvements. It helps you grow as a human being, and that's the important part I keep stressing. Helping you grow, helping you mentally stay sharp, because you accept things, you roll with things, you keep that mind going at all times, no matter what. It's it'll just make a huge difference in your life just by giving yourself the opportunity to say, oh, what you couldn't say I screwed up 5 years ago, you might have grown enough to look back and say, yeah, that was my fault. And because you were honest with yourself, you're going to be able to better the person that you are on the inside and make sure that whatever that mistake was, you're not going to do again. Very important. And I would say, and this is it should have been number 1. But I made it last because sometimes the best is for last. Believe in something bigger than yourself. No matter what. Open your heart upstairs to God. No matter what. Whether you believe him to be Buddha or whoever. Believe in something bigger than yourself. Just do it. Everybody's got this Christian faith. We got this Baptist faith. We got Hindu faith. Somehow I just know in my heart and soul, there's not all them different gods up there. So there's only one God. So whichever faith, religion you believe in it. And do the good part of it. Don't look at it and in your mind say, yep, I'm all good, and then walk out the door. Don't do that. Open your heart. Be a good person to everything that happens to you in life and everybody that enters your life. God is going to come in and He is going to lift you up. He's going to take your spirit. He's going to show you a life that you could never imagine. And then after it's all over with, you're going to go to the kingdom of heaven and you're going to spend eternity not being chased by demons and set on fire and torture and pain. It's going to be glory and happiness and everything that you've ever wanted to do on the earth, that your favorite things. Some people might be up at a cloud fishing. Some will be playing golf. Your eternity will be amazing. And if all goes well, you'll be up there with your spouse and you'll be with Jesus. You can't ask for more than that. So open yourself to God inside, and then all the rest of these things will just naturally flow through. Don't ever give up on you, no matter what. You are the most important person in this world. You are number one, and you always remember that for the rest of your life. This is JD's Corner, and we're out. Mwah.